Hello everyone, Ichiro this. Okay then. So last time we kind of discussed stuff on how to move forward the whole thing, like the whole mission, I guess. And I guess we included, no, not I guess, I'm certain. We included Otto von Berghoff, even though he's our captain, including our plans, like our whole discussion. I don't know even like how that works. But here we are. The meeting has just concluded and it's decided that I'll go with Rosa, and she just bolted. That's good then.
We'll get closer to the town under the cover of night. We'll split into smaller groups and spread out around the town walls. We'll wait there until morning and then trickle in from all directions. In pairs at most. I'd rather we didn't attract too much attention. Forget about it.
What will happen to von Berghoff now?
What do you think? He'll stay here. Pisek will watch him and keep him company. Well, he may not be as pretty as Rutard's daughter, but he could get some more useful information out of him.
What will you do when me and Lady Rosa go to town?
We need to fix ourselves up. We've got some wounded to take care of. We also need to work out some details of our plan.
Such as?
That Rutard passageway will help us. But it's only the first step. We need to know how the court runs, and then what we'll load the silver onto, and where we'll take it. And, just in case, we need to know escape routes from the town.
Gladly. At least it will shorten the evenings for us.
Do you also find it strange how quickly von Berghoff turned his coat and started helping us?
Indeed I do, but there are several likely explanations. The king's position in the country is even more precarious than we thought, and his allies are leaving him in ever greater numbers.
But what would von Berghoff stand to gain if Sigismund returned to Hungary?
That I do not know, and I fear the day we find out, because if I know one thing about Otto, it's that he never acts recklessly.
More like he's an opportunist turncoat.
Do you really believe our plan can succeed?
You'll need a big dose of luck, but I think it might just work. Normally, careful preparations would be underway by now. Arranging for the silver to be split up and moved to several locations, various safety measures, evaluation of all possible risks. But we don't have time for that.
What are we going to use Sigismund's silver for?
Don't count your chickens before they've hatched, lad. If you really do get your hands on the silver, you need to get away with it first. As far as possible. Margrave Jobst will find some use for it later. Or do you have any other suggestions?
We can help Gutenberg Jews. I'm not even gonna read the second one. We must raise an army against Sigismund. I mean, if we go and help Gutenberg Jews, what about the rest of the whole people of this whole land? Because the money belongs to them, right?
I reckon I'd better leave that decision to others. I have other things to worry about.
I reckon you're right. There's no point in dealing with it now.
Then what if our plan fails?
Then you will have to hide or defend yourself. King Sigismund will not let something like that go unpunished. You'll either have to flee across the border or count on influential allies. And if not influential, then at least strong. I'll also be punished, of course. I'll lose my keep, my estates, my position, and finally, maybe even my life.
We better try our damnedest then. When everything's at stake.
Yes, that will be a wise approach.
Lady Rosa seemed right at home during von Burgov's interrogation.
That she did. She really is her father's daughter. She has her late mother's beauty. God grant her eternal peace. But she really got her personality from Kunzlin. Had she been born a boy, Rutard would have had an heir other men could only dream of.
I mean, she's a pretty good heir, even as a girl.
You pretend to be the Lord of Lords, but had no qualms about taking a defenseless woman prisoner. You should be ashamed.
I would feel more ashamed if I hadn't taken her hostage.
If I learn you laid one finger on her...
Calm down, Sir Knight. I took her to Malashov to make sure nobody would hurt her. There were many in Kuttenberg looking for a way to blackmail or at least humiliate Rudard. And a pretty young daughter like that is the perfect means to that end. Do you not think?
First you have Rutard imprisoned, and now you're helping his daughter. Why?
Can you imagine? I don't like unnecessary violence. Especially violence against the fair sex. Moreover, that Rudard girl is a remarkably young lady. Despite her apparent aloofness, I must say, I was quite charmed by her.
What?
So were you, judging by how much you ask about her.
That's none of your business.
So be it. But I advise you to hold onto her tooth and nail. She's smarter than all of you put together.
I mean, I agree that she's smart.
I hope she's been treated well. As you say, she is Rutard's daughter and heiress.
Don't worry. I personally made sure she never wanted for anything.
I thought people like you would abhor defection.
I'm your hostage. I appreciate being treated well, and I don't hesitate to reciprocate. That is all.
You want to buy your safety by snitching on your own allies?
What snitching? Sigismund's precarious position is no secret. And I don't have to worry about my safety, do I? Lords Capen and Pisek have sworn that no harm shall befall me, assuming you can keep that Jew in line.
I don't want to keep him in line. If not for the plot.
You'll be nothing but a traitor to Sigismund and his people.
If you attempt to steal the silver, you will draw all attention to yourself, whether you succeed or not. They will hunt you like vermin. And my so-called betrayal will be the least of their concerns for quite a while.
How will he hunt us when he's penniless?
There's nothing we can do to help him anymore.
I tried a chamomile decoction, but he's in too much pain to fall asleep.
I'll go and see him. Pray together. And if you want, I'll stay with you until the end.
Praying won't help him.
I'll sort you out
Better
nicely.
to give him some potion that will put him to sleep. A sleep he may never wake up from.
Do you really regard that as humane? Killing him instead of letting him die in peace when his time comes.
In peace. Have you even seen him?
I mean, these two have clearly different values. And she's been through a lot, so Who am I to judge?
I can't hear.
Good evening, Henry.
You too. And an even better night.
Are you suggesting something?
Did you and Capon make up?
I do not see any reason to.
I won't force you. But seeing as you'll probably be spending a lot of time with us, you should learn to get along.
Stop treating me like a child. I am older than you, and I know how to behave.
So I can trust you to follow orders? Because if you don't, you're not going anywhere with this.
Do not worry. I will be as obedient as a dog.
Man. Okay, you know what? That single dialogue makes me want to like reload the save because of how much I love the relationship between Samuel and Henry.
No chance.
You know what? I'm gonna do it. Watch me. Okay, let's talk to everyone and skip all the dialogues.
Norm arrange. But we. What? If you do. I reckon. What? Then you'll either. I'll also. Yes,
Lady,
that she had should be. Do you in the kid? But what would that?
I actually really like Pisek.
what did you think of von Bergov's interrogation?
Oh, well, no blood was spilled. Nobody got tortured, and Otto kept all his fingers. So if you ask me, it went nice and peacefully.
Isn't it strange how von Bergov suddenly bends over backwards to help us?
Not really. He's a selfish fucker who goes where the wind blows in his favor. Actually, I kinda like that about him.
What?
Is there any chance we could actually pull off this robbery?
Only if everybody does what they're told. You included.
I thought that was water under the bridge.
I'd love to forget that beating, believe me. But the body gets old, and every new wound takes
Look at
longer to
Ziska.
heal than the one before.
Side-eyeing
Now you
us.
sound like some grandpa with one foot in the grave.
Watch that grandpa doesn't tickle your belly with a knife in the night, you cheeky fucker. But hey, let bygones be bygones. Actually, it's a good thing we didn't have to slaughter those dung grubbers. But now you have to listen to your elders and betters. Got it?
But what if the plan falls
Man,
apart?
Dry Devil is like an enigma.
There's a very high chance some things will go belly up. And if it does, we'll all be praying for a quick death.
You're not serious about praying for a quick death, are you?
You fucking bet I am. Getting caught with Sigismund's silver in our clutches would be the beginning of a very long and fucking painful journey to the afterlife.
What will you...
We also...
Such a...
We need... And...
What?
Well...
Okay, that's it.
How does von Bergov seem to you? He's not nearly as threatening now.
W dupie mam Bergowa. Ale ta dzierlatka, którą ukrywał w wieży, jest warta grzechu. Piękna, młoda, wzór cnót niewieścich. Gdy jednak zaciągniesz się do wyrka, to będziesz rad, że dożyjesz rana. To widać od razu.
She Rudhard's daughter, you pig. No hostage. She on our side.
Tym lepiej. Myśmy ją przecież oswobodzili. Jeśli jest dobrze wychowana, to miałaby się nam wszystkim odwdzięczyć.
Is he talking about Rhoda?
This guy is such an animal.
He just say she is a very fine lady. No more.
Oh, Janosch, you know how to smooth things up, don't you?
There's nothing we can do to help him.
What do you think of the deal with von Berghoff?
I don't care about von Berghoff right now. Did you see how everyone ignored me there? I may be younger than them, but I'm still a nobleman.
They're nobles too.
That was no obstacle to you in Malashov when you went against the devil.
I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I didn't do something.
That makes sense. And the devil could use a few more cuts and bruises. You did the right thing. I probably wouldn't have taken him on.
If Sir Hanush saw you at Malashov, he'd be proud.
Well, now I just look like a fool. And it was only thanks to me that von Berghoff even lived to see that council.
But you can't really blame Sam. If you were in his place, you'd see red too.
Whatever. Someone like him has no business threatening a noble's life.
Oh,
Someone like him?
You know what I mean. Why do you keep defending that madman?
Well, he's the closest thing to a brother that I've got.
You don't even share any blood. Even I could be your brother in that case.
A nobleman and a dung grubber, brothers? Impossible.
All right then. But try to understand, he simply went too far. Von Berghoff will remember that well.
well, man, these guys are like so freaking strange. Like, I don't understand what they want. And come on, K1. I thought if I told him that he's my brother, he's gonna be like all, oh, that's okay, I understand. But no, he like got hurt and shit.
Bad luck.
Did you and Capon make up?
I do not see any reason to.
Well, you didn't expect us to let you murder von Berghoff, did you?
Pah, he would have deserved it, noble or not.
He's worth far more to us alive.
More than the people from our village who died in the Gezerah? That is some chutzpah, my friend.
I understand. I've been through the same when Skalitz was burned to the ground. People I've known all my life died there.
Then tell me, how would you feel to have revenge within your grasp, only for Capon to show up and say, no, no, bad Henry, you cannot do that?
Now, of course I'd be pissed off. But there's a lot more at stake here than some personal grudge.
I reckon that whoreson is sitting on his shinken in one of the finest chambers too. I am fucking thrilled.
Is it like no matter what I say, they're gonna be pissed or something like that? Come on, Mud. Give me your face. I need
You silly nuts.
I need some sort of encouragement or something. Like, everyone's so sensitive right now. But still, I'm gonna try to reload, save one more, see if I'm like actually messing things up or not. But this one's gonna be my last save. Wait, why am I even wasting my time here? I should be like well on my way to the main quest.
Isn't it?
Not really.
Is there
Only
I thought
I'd love to. Oh, it's that. Hey, but no,
But
I
what?
won't lie of it.
You're not.
You getting caught.
How does Von...
Pięk. Tym lepiej.
Is he talking? So,
You must...
Thank you kindly.
what do you think?
I don't care. I may be young.
There, no.
That was.
I wouldn't be.
That make. I.
If Sir Hannah...
Well, no.
You can't really...
Whatever.
Someone like him...
You know what I.
He just doesn't know the ways of nobility. What's bothering you about Sam so much? Let's go
He
with
simply
this.
doesn't know the ways of the nobility. This is a whole new world to him.
You also didn't know any of that when you came to Ratai. But at least you didn't want to stick a knife in anyone.
If that's what you think.
All right. I admit I might have deserved it back then.
What happened between these two? Okay, I'm gonna talk to her like right at the end because she's the one I have to do the mission with. Come on, buddy, move.
Did you and...
I do not...
Well, you didn't expect... Von Bergov spared Capon's life when he took him prisoner at Nabokov.
And that is reason enough for you? Capon does not hunt people for sport, does he?
No, but he's no saint either, trust me. I don't really understand these lordly things. It's between them as noblemen.
Say whatever you want. This is not justice.
Personally, I agree with him, but at least this dialogue didn't earn me a reputation loss. Godwin doesn't want to talk.
Prisenseite, Herr. What do you need?
Where's Catherine?
Did you hear what was arranged with Von Bergov?
Of course, but I don't even have the will to shake my head anymore.
Is there something you don't like about the plan?
Don't like? You lot have gone mad. First, you bring von Berghoff here in shackles. Then you let him put a flea in your ears about how to outsmart the king? And now you want to walk right into his people's clutches? Have you taken leave of your senses, for Christ's sake?
You make it sound like things were different before with Zizka.
You bet your ass it was different. He didn't act like a fool, and only took actions that could actually succeed. Don't worry.
What?
He's not going to die.
Kingdom come deliverance, more like kingdom come to the sensitive ass people.
We've lasted another day.
Same to you, Godwin.
Okay, you know what? This is the last time. Also, I'm like really curious about the dialogue with revolving around Jishka. talk to the Dry Devil. Let's do the conclusion.
Well, yeah.
Isn't it?
Not really.
Is there
Only.
I thought that.
I'd love to. Oh, it's that, but hey.
But what?
I won't live it.
You're not.
You're getting caught.
Forget it. Let's just talk to Catherine straight up. Because I've like heard everything else. Sorry to interrupt, but
Did you hear what was arranged with von Berghoff?
Of course.
I keep wondering why a woman like you tags along with blokes like us.
And what did you come up with?
Not a thing.
See? You're young and stupid and you know nothing. I reckon that's probably a good thing. Sometimes it's better not to know.
What?
Be glad you don't know everything. And look out for yourself.
I'm going to load, and this time I'm not going to talk to anyone. I've like wasted half an hour doing this thing over and over just to see if I get anything like new or like get some closure or a conclusion to a conversation. But no, everyone, like, you talk to anyone and you just lose reputation. It seems like nobody wants to talk. They just like want to shout at you. Let's just straight up talk to Rosa. First I'm gonna like wash my face though. Now let's go with Rosa. My god. Wait, what if I select that we are similar?
Did you hear?
Of course.
It occurred to me maybe you and I are a bit alike.
You don't say. Like how?
Well, for example, I lost everything. I have nowhere to go back to. I have a father, but I barely know him. The Devil's Pack is like my family now. I thought you might be in a similar situation.
Family. A fine family that is. Murderers, drunks, fornicators, and gamblers led by the devil himself.
Oh, come on, you know what I mean.
Look, I'm simply here. Does it bother you? Would you prefer
See?
if I wasn't here?
No, not at all. I thought...
Then don't think. And keep yourself to yourself.
You either like select one option from the 5 that will not like make you lose reputation, or like you choose any other and they'll like start screaming at you like, and you lose reputation.
That is von...
And this guy, Dick for brains. Okay. Bruh, this whole section is actually cursed.
Good morning, Henry.
Good to see you, Lady Rosa. It looks like the two of us will be going to Kuttenberg alone.
I can hardly wait.
Aren't you looking forward to going home?
When they captured Pa, von Bergov's people came to Rutard Palace.
Did they do anything to you?
No, I wasn't harmed. But before they took me away, they ransacked the place. Then von Berghoff just took me to Malashov. It's likely Vavak took our home for himself. He's always threatened to do that.
Well, you can try. When we free your father, Ruthard Palace will be yours again.
I hope so. But that's still far from certain.
How do we even get inside Ruthard Palace?
Like I said, through the underground.
Well, I suppose by now I ought to know you don't have back doors here. Just secret passages, eh?
You are in mining country, you know. There's more going on here below ground than above.
How will I find the entrance this time? From the position of some cross again?
No, I'll guide you this time. It's just below the walls. You only need to know where to turn.
Are you ready to go?
There's no point in dallying.
All right, let's go.
Well, here we are. I'm not keen on going into that darkness.
Are you afraid?
Of the dark? Me? I'm not a little girl. But God knows what we'll find inside. Especially at the far end.
Well, we'll just have to find out. You said you'd lead the way.
Stick close to me. Let's go.
Okay, where are we, actually?
Usually there's only a small trickle running through here. The water must have risen.
But be careful not to fall into the water. Those servants might think there's a water sprite crawling out of their cellar.
Most of them have known me since I was a little girl, and they're not easily frightened. Do you have any idea how many times they had to wash, dress, and groom me to make me presentable to my father? I mean, when I was little. Anyway, what's Lord Capon's problem with underground passageways? When I mentioned it at Subdol, he looked like he was about to faint.
Well, when we were defending the Barkov, we got buried under the rubble from a demolished tower.
Oh my god!
He was lucky to survive it. I still remember him calling for help. We were scared to death. There was nothing we could do. That's when he was captured by von Berghoff. Since then, he's not comfortable with tight spaces.
Sorry, I was a silly goose to bring it up.
Everything all right?
No. Don't you see how deep it is ahead of us?
Well, so what? It's hardly more than knee deep.
That may be so, but a courteous man should offer to help a lady.
Well, what's to be done? I'll carry you over.
Don't worry, though. I'm not some fragile petal. Well, you said it was hardly knee-deep. This is not how one carries a lady, you barbarian.
Maybe not in Kuttenberg, but it's how we did it in Skalitz.
But it's not very comfortable.
Ah, just grin and bear it, my lady. We're almost there.
Let's just carry her to the end.
Oof, I don't think you'd be welcome at a royal court, but I am drunk, so I thank you.
Oh, Sakura. I hear voices. Looks like we've got company. And not welcome company, I reckon.
Look at all this mess. I can hardly recognize this place.
This doesn't look like the work of Avak's people. More like city rabble and beggars.
They're acting like they own the place. If Pa were to see this, we must get rid of them.
What do you mean, get rid of them?
You killed most of von Bergov's garrison at Malashov, and now you want me to tell you what to do?
Your attitude was different in
Oh
Malashov.
my! How quickly Lady Rosa can change her mind. What's the difference between those ragamuffins upstairs and the villagers at Malashov, eh?
But this is our home, our property. They have no right.
No, you're right. We have to get rid of them. But maybe it can be done without violence. I'll go and see who they are and what to do about them. Right. Here we go.
Wait a moment. Do you see this ivy here? It goes all the way up to the window of my chamber. That's where I keep my crossbow. I bet that riffraff didn't find it. If I climb up there, I can cover you from above. Just in case.
If you say so. But if anything happens, hide. Got it?
All right. Now turn around so you can't see up my skirt.
Right then. Here we go. I hope Rosa can aim well.
Oh, Artemisa. That's like... Wait, did they take everything? But yeah, I understand. Like, imagine coming to your place and see it crawling with bandits or something.
Who let you in here, fucker?
You're trespassing. This place belongs to the House of Ruthard.
You're wrong, friend. The Rutards have finished in this town. We own the place now.
What are you gonna do about it, fucker? Pray for a quick death, you bastard!
Ah, you're gonna regret it.
Sucker. Rosa? Could you... Rosa!
I've been waiting for you!
Come on, then.
To hell with you!
Fuck you!
What do you want?
You're no match for us, fucker!
Take that! Show your stuff!
Are you alright?
Are you all right, Henry? I think I hit one too.
Yeah, I saw.
You're a good shot. Capon and Kabianka wouldn't believe their eyes.
Thanks.
Is something wrong?
Someone's trying to break through the door.
Oh, damn it. I'll be there in a moment.
Be careful.
Load your crossbow, and if they get inside before I get there, shoot them.
I barricaded the door. I'm sure I can hold out for a while.
Okay, do any of these guys have, I don't know, a letter or something? I feel like they were sent here. Maybe it's just me though. This guy? No. What?
What a mess.
Come here.
Show your stuff. Oh, no,
I thought you out nicely.
What the?
I've been waiting for you.
Come here, Master Strike guy. Freaking combos me. Wait, I wonder, like, if I had, like, knocked him out, he could have interrogated him. There's like loads of potions though.
They left no stone unturned.
They really looted the heck out of this place. This is like mine. What am I doing? I have enough food with me, right?
Rosa, it's me. I'm in one piece. Aye. Yes,
Gone to
over.
the afterlife.
I'll let you in. You can come in.
So, here we are. Welcome home.
It doesn't feel much like home anymore. They were behaving like animals in here.
Right. We've got a lot of work to do. But we'll get there. You'll see. We have to. There's a lot at stake.
That's true. You know, Henry, I want to ask you something. And I want an honest answer, all right? If everything were to go wrong at the Italian court and, God forbid, you had to choose, would you still try to rescue my father, even if it meant putting stealing the silver in jeopardy?
The lives of allies are obviously the most valuable asset to us. Without their support, the silver would be useless anyway.
Not to mention, it wouldn't last you very long anyway.
Don't worry. We'll either leave the Italian court with the lords, or...
Or not at all.
Don't worry about the mess. Our boys will happily clean up once they get here. We owe you that.
The mess is the last thing on my mind. There was my mother's silver, my brother's hunting trophies, and my books. It's all gone.
If our plans succeed and your father is freed, do you know what will come next?
I try not to think about it.
Why? That's why you're helping us, isn't it?
If you get the king's silver, my father and I will have to hide. Leave the region, go somewhere out of Sigismund's men's reach, and you and I will have to part ways.
Maybe it won't be necessary. As soon as Jobst and his troops arrive, you'll be safe again.
Maybe. But your duties are elsewhere. Capon's estate is in Ratai. Besides, he'll be getting married, and you'll surely be accompanying him. Why should my father and I stay here anyway? What do we have left?
Ah?
You'll be all right.
Okay.
My father would clap you in irons for that.
And for this.
Oh, it seems you know how a lady should be carried.
Where to, ma'am? I don't see any rivers, ditches, or puddles to cross.
Dami castitatem e continentiam, sed non le moro. Forward, Sir Knight.
Okay, no. No way. Oh my god, that's straight up gone. I'm so glad that I that I'll block that. Okay.
Oh, Christ. Oh, is it morning already? Zizka and the others will most likely be here by now. I should go and have a look.
Okay, where's my armor? What else? Yeah. I guess improved piercing arrow it is. Dagger torch. Okay, that's everything.
You know about yesterday evening and night?
What about it?
I thought maybe you want to talk about it.
Do you think there's anything to talk about?
Wait, does she like not acknowledge the relationship between her and Henry because he's a commoner?
Well, what's next for us?
Nothing, most likely.
Oh,
I'm
that's
Lord
really
Rutar's
sad.
daughter. Our name still means a lot, despite all the trouble we're in. When my pa is free and an opportunity presents itself, I'll have to get married.
Hello Luffy, welcome to the stream. I'm doing like a major quest right now. And maybe the game, we are like towards at the end of the game.
Has your father already picked a groom for you?
Not yet, but I know how it goes. If I'm lucky, I'll marry a young nobleman and soon bear him a bunch of children. And if I'm really lucky, they'll find me some old man who will drop dead before we even leave the church.
A husband, kids? Is that what you want?
Does it seem like I have a choice? I can't just go and become somebody's squire like you. As my father's sole heiress, I have 3 options. Marriage, a nunnery, or jumping off the battlements.
Surely you're not serious about that last one, are you?
Of course not. But at least you can see nobody cares a damn what I want. Our plan may very well fail, and no one might survive. Why throw something nice away prematurely? You know, carpe diem et memento mori.
Well, if that's how you feel.
Something about memories.
Back at home. In Rattay. It's been a while since me and Henry left.
Oh, well, you picked the right one to ask. I didn't stay there much longer than you did. I was hoping to finally settle down somewhere. Lead a quieter life.
He was having a freaking threesome. What does he mean about a quieter life?
To get you, you were half
So, have you got the sausages ready yet?
You must wait. They be ready soon.
How does he make the sausages when he's like on the move all the time?
I see you're already here. How was the journey? Did you run into any trouble?
No, it actually went quite well. Brabant wouldn't shut up, though. Credit where credit's due. He really helped in Malashov. That hit to the gate came at just the right time. We'd have dropped like flies if not for his men. But sometimes, I feel like letting something blow up next to my head too. Just so as not to have to listen to him for a while. I'd be more interested in hearing what happened here yesterday. When we got here, it was like a pigsty.
Some local beggars set up a lair in here. We had to get rid of them somehow.
What about Rosa? Doesn't she regret coming too?
I'm lucky she was here with me. That shot fella in the courtyard, her handiwork.
Really? Nice shot. Anyway, I told the men to get rid of the bodies and clean up the place a little. Hope the lady won't mind.
Quite the contrary, I think.
How did it go with Vavak, anyway?
Well, after everything that happened, I didn't want to leave Rosa here by herself. I'll have to go and see him now.
I understand. But go and see him as soon as possible. We won't get anywhere without his Mint Master's key.
Look what I have for you.
What's with the stutter? Let me see. What's going on? There's no problem though.
Morning, Henry.
Good morning, Hans.
I love their friendship so much. I can't talk to anyone. Fine then. I'll just. What? Kubianka.
Not a soul around. Very odd.
What's this? Like, why is it black everywhere?
Henry? How the hell did you get in here?
I have my ways.
All right then. Keep your secrets.
Alright then, keep your secrets.
What are you doing here?
I'm dealing with some trouble.
So I see. What trouble, though?
In case you hadn't noticed, the lord of the house isn't here. He took to the hills.
What? When?
Only a few days ago. He took the coin from his little secret operation, packed up quietly in the night, and went God knows where.
So, for people who know, that's like an Easter egg for Lord of the Rings.
What are you actually looking for here?
Vvark's papers, especially ones with my name on them. I can't have people from the court finding evidence of my connection to the secret enterprise.
Did Vvark take the Mint Master's key with him?
Well, if he had any sense left, he'd leave it here.
Why is that?
No one will be looking for the coin from the secret enterprise. But if it turned out Vvark had disappeared with the treasury key, the whole court would be after him. Unfortunately, Vvark isn't that stupid.
What's to be done? Damn it. I wanted to talk to Vvark about it, but me and you are going to have to sort it out. The question is whether I can trust you.
Excuse me? I took a big risk to help you last time, and you don't trust me all of a sudden?
Only this time the risk is even bigger.
Risk, you say? Nothing ventured, nothing gained, as they say. And I like gains. Talk to me then. It can't hurt to try. The worst that might happen is I won't help you.
I'll only tell you the bare essentials. Let's trust him.
But your life depends on nobody finding out about this.
Ah, don't worry. My life was at stake last time, and we're both still here. So you can trust me.
I hope so. Me and a few others want to rob the treasury in the Italian court.
What? My word! I was bracing myself for anything but this. Have you lost your mind?
Calm down, for God's sake. I know how it sounds, but we've got a good reason and a good plan. Believe me. We just need a little help getting inside. That's what I need Vvark for. But he's not here now.
I hardly think the dirt we have on him would be enough to make Vvark do something as crazy as that. Well, it's true. I owe you. For keeping your lips sealed. But this is a bloody dangerous business. What do I get out of it if I help you?
Think about it. Vvark's gone, and if we succeed, Sigismund won't have any coin to pay his army. He'll go back to Hungary without appointing a new mint master. That will be your chance.
I can't deny it. You know how to sweet-talk a fellow. All right? Let's say I'll help you. But there's one thing we have to be clear about. If it all goes wrong and the slightest shadow of suspicion falls on me, I'll spill the beans about the secret mint. And I'll blame it all on you. You know a lot, and you'll happily confess in the torture chamber.
Well, all right then.
I'm glad we understand each other. So, what exactly is your plan?
We'll get into the church council meeting as the legate's retinue.
The legates? What do you mean?
In any case, it'd be wise to have someone at the meeting who can make sure the legate doesn't do anything stupid. We'll be keeping an eye on him, of course, but it'd be better to have a local on hand as well. And that would be your job.
Well, how can I put it? If you manage to get to Cardinal Pozzo and persuade him to help you, take you with him to the Italian court, not give anything away, and lastly, make it through the entire council without shitting himself, I'll walk barefoot to Rome myself.
Yeah, very droll. So will you help us or not?
I can turn a blind eye to someone sneaking around the courtyard, or reassure anyone at the council who notices something is off. But don't expect anything more. And what will your lot do in the meantime?
We'll free the lords from captivity. We'll dig our way underground.
Some of them will dig a tunnel into the court cellars from outside. That's how we'll get the silver out.
Clever. There's a whole labyrinth under the Italian court. But breaking through will take a lot of effort. And after that?
We'll free all the lords held captive at the court.
I couldn't help you with that even if I wanted to. And I'd advise you to give up on that. Getting the silver alone will be hard enough as it is. Anything else?
That's all you need to know. We just need you at the council.
Very well then.
Now I just need to find Vavak's key. Have you seen it?
No, the only thing I found Vavak left is this letter. Here, take it. Maybe it'll help you. And Henry, don't forget, I'll help you. But I can't afford to be under any suspicion. Do you understand?
Count on me. And thank you.
Save the thanks, and let me get to work. Rutard, Polna, Crondel, Naz. No Pisek to be seen.
I wonder if I did if I took a good decision by telling him all this. Okay, where is the key?
What not a mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
That shouldn't be here. The key should be somewhere upstairs, maybe. Let's go and see. Maybe here.
What not a mess. Who'd think the Mint Master would be so disorganized?
My god, where is it? Maybe here? Lots of like armor repair kits, but no key. Can't see the key anywhere. What's that? Oh, wait. I think I know what this is. During the night, they don't like to go outside, or like they prefer not to go outside, so they just do their business in that part. If I have read it correctly though. Am I too? I can't find the key anywhere. Wait, did he drop it somewhere? What the heck? Did he like drop it in the toilets or something? Like the guy with the book thingy in Trotsky Castle? Ah!
Well, that really is disgusting. Fuck you, Vavak, wherever you are.